Okay, this is Minister Q. I'm back with another video. I'm in my car. Still in here. I want to release this dream. I've been having a lot of dreams and I'm really trying to sort them out. And what I mean by that is, trying to figure out whether if it's general to share or personal, but I'm okay with sharing this one. So I had this dream, I think it was a day ago, and I'm asleep, whether if it's whatever it is, it's a dream. I'm asleep and I wake up to being in like this room. It looked like a gathering, like just a regular gathering, just people around in a building with chairs and people all around. And somebody comes up to me and they just start kissing on me, just openly, unashamed. And for some reason, everyone in this room was not focused and fixated on me. And this guy, he's Caucasian. I can't see what he looks like at first because he's too close up. He just comes up and he starts kissing me. And I start kissing him. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I just know that I was very, succumbed to the feeling of, these kisses. I was, I got immediately into it, right? Immediately. And all of a sudden, I could feel, and this is the second dream I had like this. I don't get it. I could feel, this man's genitals, y'all know me, I gotta keep it real. So, there's kissing involved, and then all of a sudden there's penetration without me knowing it. And like I said, this is the second dream I had like this. And, I can tell that, this person is not, very sizely, privately, and then you can catch what I'm trying to say with that. And I was okay with that. And as soon as I figured out, like, okay, I'm good with the connection, with the chemistry of the kissing and everything, and I could feel that it was just enough pleasure for me to get off. I'm just going to keep it real. So I'm still looking around at everybody. I'm like shocked, and nobody's paying attention to me and this guy. And we walked to the back, like as soon as we kissed and did all that, and we were like, got turned on by that little short scene of that. We go like out of that room and go like into the back of somewhere else in the same building, but we met up. We met up and went to like a room. And when I was able to see him in person, he looked just like a really rough looking Caucasian white guy. Hair wasn't all that nice. He looked like he was like 47, maybe good, healthy looking 50s, at 55 at the most. And in shape and everything. And as soon as he got into the light, I had a chance to, have a good look at him. He was standing there before me naked. And he just looked funny, like he was a familiar spirit or something. And I remember very clearly what he said to me. He said, I don't mind having sex with you, as long as you don't mind this. And when I looked down at his hip, it looked like something was hidden on the inside of his skin by his hip waist and his gristle bone by his hip, like his pelvic area. And something like hurried up and like moved, like he touched it and something just moved. But whatever it was just crazy. It was hideous and it was scary. And I could just see that he looked sickly. Like he just looked not well. And I remember him wanting, and things was coming to my conscience, like, okay, like if he does this with you, ask him, to wear a condom. I'm listening. And it's it's coming to me almost like, like a warning dream. And so I remember going, as long as you get tested first, are you willing to get tested? I'm willing to sleep with you, but are you willing to get tested? My light had came on, my senses, my conviction, my wisdom, and everything came on. It wasn't at first, but everything came on, because he was trying to do it without one. And I just said, I was very stern. Are you willing to take a test? Are you willing to get tested? Gotta go through this. And I heard this recently as well, in the natural, as I was just sitting at my house, hearing it through a phone. And I, sometimes when something is just way off in the spirit, when I'm dreaming and I don't understand any of this, it doesn't make sense to me, but I take note of it. And it just looked like this person had a worm, going through their leg or whatever. Worms represent an infirmity. Not all the time, but most of the time it does. And I'm just sitting here going, I was able to feel my spirit man reacting as I was dreaming. And I just thought that this whole thing was like ridiculous. And then when I woke up, I was just thinking to myself, like, why would I do that with that person? He's not even all that cute or anything. But I know the spiritual realm was trying to tell me something. It's a typing of something. And of course I'm going to take it as a warning for the physical, no doubt. Not putting that on the shelf. But I'm so happy that I'm just like, I didn't just see myself jump into it. Like, my spirit man is alert. And I'm like, do you want to get tested? But first of all, that's sinful, right? But also I believe it's a typing, like test a spirit by the spirit. Don't know the ins and outs of this dream, but I'm just going to leave it here with that, and I have another dream. I don't know if that's personal or not, but I just want to release this one. All right, be blessed.